Welcome to a new special series called The Bathroom Break. That extra 10 minutes you either have to listen to marketing tips or use the bathroom or both. But I don't recommend both, but that's your choice.
This collab is going to be super fun. We have Daniel Murray from the Marketing Millennials and me, Jay Schwedelson from the Do This Not That podcast and subjectline.com. Each episode in the series, we are going to go over quick tips about different marketing topics. And if you want to be in the bathroom, fine, just don't tell us about it. Thanks for checking it out.
We are back with another episode of the Marketing Millennials podcast. I am here with the swole Jay Schwedelson because he just came back from a lift because he had a big Super Bowl weekend and he had to hit the gym at 7:30 a.m. So it was really
good.
Dude,
I hit the gym so hard. Let me tell you, I crushed the gym. No, I did. The Super Bowl was, I definitely ate more than I should have. You know, I gravitate towards nachos. And the reason I do, and I want to know your take on this, is that there's really no end. Like your end of eating nachos is just when you decide, okay, I'm a farm animal. I've achieved farm animal status. I will now stop. It's not like a plate of food. So that's why I go after the nachos. What is your hot take on that?
No, I'm a nacho all day. Like I make some good nachos.
How do you make good nachos? Hit everywhere with your recipe.
So I get like a nice little tray for the oven, and then I put tortilla chips, and then I have beans, cheese, and then I do another layer. The key is to do another layer of tortilla chip.
Oh, I've never done that.
And then you do another layer of beans and cheese. So then it's like all this layered, and then you put like whatever you want on top after it, and then I hit it in the oven and broil it. Yeah. And
look at you.
It comes up pretty good.
Listen, I'm going to do the double layer. I've never done that. The most useful thing to come out of this show in the last 50 episodes easily. Speaking of the Super Bowl though, so there was that commercial where Anthropic was making fun of ChatGPT for taking ads. Did you see that commercial?
Yes, and I love like a little nerd rivalry because we needed this. Like it was like Mac PC was a good one back in the day, and like it's kind of like a Kendrick Drake now, but for nerds, it's great. It's great. I love it. But it was a great ad.
It was a great ad, and I think it really got under the skin of like everybody at OpenAI. But related to AI, so let's talk about what we're going to talk about today. You know, everything out there is, you know, the end of the world. AI is taking over every job. Maybe the stocks are all going in the toilet. Who cares? Whatever, because all this sophisticated AI stuff. But for marketers on the day-to-day basis, I think a lot of people are like, that's great that they're going to be able to do my dishes. But right now, how do I use it actually in my day-to-day? What are the things out there besides for me going to ChatGPT and saying, you know, write me a subject line? What are things that people can be doing? What are tools people can be doing? So let's go down a list that we're using and what we're doing. What are some that you rely on for different things?
I mean, I'm just going to say the obvious one to get it out of the way. So everybody, like, I do think that for creative writing, Claude is the best. Beats Gemini, beats Grok, beats ChatGPT. There's no question. So if you're trying to like at least start something and get something close to your voice and tone, and you teach it how to do it, there's no better, and it's getting better and better each day. So I would train on Claude if you're writing things or repurposing things.
I like Claude a lot. I will tell you the one that I've been using a lot lately is Gamma. By the way, we're not paid by any of these tools. This is not like an ad at all. This is real. So Gamma, GAMMA.app. This is awesome for making presentations. So I don't know about you all, but like when I go pitch a client or I have to give a talk or I have to present to a small group, I'm always making decks. I use Canva. I used to use PowerPoint. I became a Canva person in the last like 2 years or whatever. And now all I do is I take whatever information I have. It could be all these different docs or whatever. Nothing in presentation form. I go to gamma.app. I upload it. And then it has like an AI prompt bar. And I write, I want this to be cool. I want it to be bright colors. I want it to be in the tone of blah, blah, blah. And make me a slide deck that's less than 15 slides. Blah. And in 3 seconds, it makes a slide deck that is exponentially better than I could do. And they have a free version, which you could use and do all of this. So I'm a big fan of gamma.app.
I would add, I mean, one of the best tools I use, I would say pretty much like daily is Descript, because I have a lot of like videos that go in, and the AI editing of those videos and chopping them up and figuring out, taking out transcripts. And it's one of the best tools if you are doing any sort of long form video or short form video, because you can edit out likes, figure out where they are, figure out who said something on a podcast. It's just such an easy tool to automatically and easily edit videos that you are producing.
Yeah, Descript is very, very cool. I'll tell you one that I think is so amazing that's underutilized, and that's Replit. Replit.com. What is Replit? So if you have any business idea of any kind or anything you want to like do within your business, I'll give you an example. You go there and what goes on there is vibe coding. So vibe coding, the cheesiest phrase of all time, but basically you don't know how to code, and I don't know how to code, and you could just basically talk out what it is that you want to build. Right? The website you want to build, the business you want to build, whatever it is. And Replit will actually create it, a functional version of it. So I'll give you an example of what I mean by that. I had this idea, it was a horrendous idea of this whole job board. I wanted to make this job board thing for marketers in certain categories. And I really wanted to flesh it out. I went to Replit. I'm talking about in, I would say, less than 15 minutes, I had a fully functional, really slick job board that you could do and use, and I could have published and turned to whatever. And it is fantastic. So if you've never checked out Replit and you have a business idea of any kind, I'm a big fan of it.
I'll give a shout out to my wife Ari, but she showed me. Have you seen Nano Banana from Google on how it makes?
Of course.
Yeah, the ads they can make, like quick spinning up ads. If you are spinning up ad creative, I would go check out Nano Banana. It's like one of the best tools out there for spinning up like quick ad creative.
100. By the way, I could not agree with you more. I think Gemini, which is, so Google owns Gemini. Nano Banana is part of Google and Gemini. I am on team Gemini. Like I have almost barely used ChatGPT, and I absolutely believe if you go back to the browser wars back in the day, Netscape came out first, crushed it. Right. And then Internet Explorer, which nobody uses now because everybody uses Chrome, but Internet Explorer really came out, was the dominant, from Microsoft, the dominant web browser. It crushed Netscape. We are living in the same moment right now. You have OpenAI that makes ChatGPT first mover advantage. Everybody uses ChatGPT, but Gemini from Google is the Internet Explorer of back then. It will, I believe, ultimately and is crushing ChatGPT.
They can't lose them because they have all YouTube data, all search data. It's like, how could you? If Gemini loses, it's something went wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Did you see, by the way, this week that a YouTube revenue has now passed Netflix revenue? That's wild in terms of like, ad revenue and all that. I mean, it just shows you the power of YouTube.
It also shows you that how many people are just like watching YouTube shit. Like, I think it's just like, but also YouTube TV is like really good. Like, the streaming, they have everything now if you want to be on YouTube.
I'll tell you about YouTube, what I've learned, because I have a YouTube page. I think it's at Jay Schwedelson or at Schwedelson. I think it's at Schwedelson. I don't even know. I should know. I'm embarrassing. But what I've learned is at first I was trying to get a boatload of followers. Getting followers or subscribers is really hard on YouTube. But then I found it doesn't even matter how many subscribers you have, because you could have videos that just rip because they're good. And it's irrelevant if you have a lot of subscribers or not. Like, I get way more views than I have subscribers on some videos. And so now all I care about is better quantity. I could care quality. I don't even care about how many people subscribe.
I mean, especially now where if we're talking Gemini and we're talking about if you're making YouTube videos and they're like useful YouTube shorts or YouTube videos that are answering questions that people have, they're going to start showing up, and I guarantee you those videos are going to start showing up in answer engines and
100%
and like actual like clips on the bottom. Because did you see like Google Maps now how restaurants now can add like videos from their social on the bottom to show? I think that's super cool and like super useful for that. So I think Google's just king when it comes to those type of things. So
100%. Well, before we wrap up here, what is another recipe? Do you have like a guacamole recipe? Do you have another some other recipe that you're just hiding from us that we just need Daniel's secret to life?
no, I make the most simplest things, and
How do you make eggs? I feel like you have a good egg recipe.
depends. I'm like more of I do scramble, and I think the key to scramble egg is like pre-whisk it and then add a little bit of milk in there, or to like keep it a little thick before.
Yeah.
So I think.
What about creme fraiche? You ever toss in a little creme fraiche? A little fancy?
I mean, that's the Schwedison household. That's
A little bougie?
Yeah, it has a little creme fraiche. I think I'm more of on the sour cream boat.
Oh yeah, we use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream.
Oh, Greek yogurt is low key. Actually, there is a secret dip that Ari's family does where she gives sour cream, and then that like fresh onion soup packets. You pour it in like sour cream, and you whip it up. But the next level, if you want to make it healthier, you pour it in Greek yogurt. And then it's like a healthier version of that.
See, I knew you had a secret recipe for us.
So,
wow. I think we just switch the whole show. From now on, we just do recipes. This is our new move.
I think I'm the modern day Martha right now. So.
You're Meghan Markle, basically.
Yeah.
All right. We'll see you all at the next one.
Daniel, come on, man. I got to get back to work. Get out of there. All right. While he's still in there, this is Jay. Check out my podcast, Do This, Not That, for marketers. Each week we share really quick tips on stuff that can improve your marketing, and I hope you give it a try. Oh, here's Daniel. He's finally out.
Back from my bathroom break. This is Daniel. Go follow the Marketing Millennials podcast, but also tune into this series. It's once a week, the bathroom break. We talk about marketing tips that we just spew out, and it could be anything from email, subject line, to any marketing tips in the world. We'll talk about it. Just give us a shout on LinkedIn and tell us what you want to hear. Peace out.
Later.